Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is B and you're part of Beekeeper of Plants. If you're new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thumbs up to you. Thank you for liking, sharing, and commenting on all of my videos. As you know, it helps to grow my channel, and I am eternally grateful for all of the subs that I have and all of the comments that you leave. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Well, in today's video, you're going to get a plant tour of my plant room. As you know, I live in a 2-bedroom apartment. I have taken one of the rooms and I have turned it into a plant room. I want you to see exactly what I see each and every day with all of the beautiful plants and the decorations that I have in this room. And I'm going to share that with you today. Are you ready? Green thumbs up. Let's go. Okay, guys, so this is the door that you enter into to get to the plant room, okay? And so to the right is my shelf. And on the very top of the shelf, you will see that I have a lamp. I have a pillow, and I have several different types of plants along with my humidifier on the top shelf. I'm going to bring you down, and this is the second shelf, and you will see a variety of different plants in which I'm going to share with you my cute little haunted house that lights up at night. And you'll see my temperature and humidifier gauge reader. This is the third shelf, and you will see a variety of different plants. Some that you have seen, some of them you have not, they're new, and I will be sharing those plants with you today. We come on down, and we're gonna come to the fourth shelf. The fourth shelf, you will see a terrarium that I made. I will definitely share that with you. That terrarium has a cute little plant, 3 of them in there that I'm going to just share with you. I just made it a week or so ago. And this is the last plant shelf here, or the last tier of the plant shelf. Okay, and we're going to come on around and spin you around just so you can get a glimpse of the plant room. Take you a little higher. All of these I embroidered all of these. Then we have a shelf with one of my books. I love frogs. I'm a collector of frogs. We have a window here, which gets very, very little light. And then we have more plants on this 2-tier shelf here. Propagation stations back there, money tree right here in the front saying hello. Bring you on around. A second shelf. That's a beautiful, beautiful plant book. I've had it for so long. Bringing you down. And this is my Hoya shelf. Bring you on around and let's see what we have here on this table. More Hoyas. Bring you up past the light. Another plant book. Bring you over. Let's look at the pictures on this wall. These pictures came from Target. They came 3 in a pack by Drew Barrymore. More Hoyas. I'm gonna bring it back so you can really see how pretty that corner is. Bringing you around. More Hoyas. Bringing you up. The 4th plant shelf, my sweet angel, and the remains of Penelope. She was a Dachshund. I had her for 12 years. Bring you down. We're gonna talk about this mammoth of a plant here, definitely. This is my sewing box here with all of my accessories for sewing. Bringing you around to the storage closet for this room. A variety of plants on this shelf here. At the bottom, I have my watering containers and anything else I need for the various plants at the bottom. Bringing you up. The infamous plant wall here that we will definitely be talking about in part 2. The last plant shelf here. And my sweet little corner shelf with a picture hiding behind it. So guys, as you can see, one more pan around, this plant room has an enormous amount of plants in it. I enjoy filming in here. I have my coffee in here. Sometimes I even have dinner in here. It's just a sweet, calming, relaxing room that I have created for myself, and you guys get a chance to enjoy. So what I'm going to do now is turn you back around, and we're going to get started with looking at some plants on this shelf. Okay? So let's get started. How many of you are ready to see some of the plants that you saw in the tour up close? I have taken the very first one off the shelf just for you, and let's take a peek at it. This is one of the beautiful Hoyas that traveled with me from Texas. Okay, it's a Hoya Crimson Queen, and it is growing beautifully for me in the plant room. And this pot is a terracotta pot, really, really pretty. pot. And it enjoys being here all snug in the terracotta pot. The next plant I'm going to share with you is this thorn plant. They call it like a thorn of Jesus. I'm going to share this with you. I usually grow it where it gets a lot more light than what it's receiving in the plant room. But since it's been in here, it's doing well. And it has grown and it's still giving me a few blooms. So I think it likes the plant room. The next plant is going to be a Phalaenopsis. It's an orchid. It's a great orchid that grows quite well indoors. Now, some orchids can grow outdoors, but this one is growing well indoors. You see in the center there, it has a new leaf that's coming. I grow it in spag moss, and it's growing well. I'm hoping that it will bloom for me this spring. We will see. And if it does, I will definitely share that with you. The last plant that I'm going to share with you that's on the top shelf is a tortum. Let's look at it. This Philodendron tortum. Oh my goodness. Just look at it. It's like I'm in my own forest right now. I recently purchased this plant from one of my local plant stores, and you can see that it has a new leaf that's unfurling and one that's growing. And I have it very close to my humidifier because in order for these leaves to unfurl and unfurl properly, it needs a lot of humidity. Philodendron tortum. I had never seen one so full, so I had to pick this one up. Let's go to our second shelf. The second shelf I'm going to share with you is this Anthurium crystallinum. I am trying to get this one to grow and grow beautifully for me. I have it in LECA. It's been in LECA for a month. It has a new growth. You see the leaf that's trying to unfurl, and it's doing well. The roots have just exploded in this container here. So I'm hoping that I can grow this very successful, and you will be along with me for the ride, because I'm hoping that this new leaf here that's trying to unfurl, I'm hoping it comes out as large as this one. That sure would be exciting for me. Okay, Anthurium crystallinum. The next plant I'm going to share with you is a Scindapsus. This is our new Scindapsus half moon here. So this one here came from 𝐿𝐴𝐺, and it's growing. It had 3 leaves. That leaf finally rotted and fell off. However, you see it's growing a new leaf on the side. You can see that. Growing well, okay? Another plant on this shelf, I'm going to bring 2 of them down. This one here is another Phalaenopsis. I'll take this off. It's another Phalaenopsis. It's growing. It has its new leaf that is growing nicely. It too is growing in spag moss. Hopefully I will be able to get a bloom this spring from it. The next beauty is our Syngonium yellow yellow variegated. Yeah. And this is its new leaf that has grown in my care. And you can see it's growing another new leaf on the side, right up under there. You can see it. So Syngonium yellow variegated. And I have it in the top of it with sphagnum moss, and the rest has the soil, which is a real chunky mix I have for it. Growing well. It's a beauty. I have this guy here. Man, she has traveled with me from Texas, and I am just getting the swing of how to take care of her. I love this Philodendron squirmiferum. Let's take a peek at her. One thing I really like about her are her stems. Look at how hairy they are. They come in that shade of pinkish, reddish, and then they'll turn green. In my care, since I've gotten the hang of it, she has grown this leaf that's still hardening. This one here is new for me, and look at how large they have grown since I now am giving it what it needs, which is moisture. It enjoys being moist. And you can see it has a new leaf that is coming out at the top. Beautiful, beautiful plant. Okay. The next one on this shelf here is an Epipremnum aurorum, better known as a hot needle. Look at the variegation on these plants. Hot needle. And the reason that it's called hot needle is because how elongated the leaves are. Growing well. Nice plant. So let me put these beauties back, and then we'll go to the third shelf. On the third shelf, I have a cute little plant called the pickle plant. You know, there are different varieties of the pickle plant. Let me take a few of the other ones off that I'm going to share with you. The pickle plant, as I stated, there are different varieties of them, and this one here is one of the hairy pickle plants. You can see how hairy each little leaf is, and the stem is hairy as well. It's a pickle plant. And I only water it when it gets dry. The next plant that I'm struggling with is this sigillatus. This is a Hoya sigillatus. And I'm struggling with it. I think I'm not giving it enough water. So I'm having to make sure I keep it moist, because maybe that's what it needs, but I'm struggling with it. I'm not very happy with it at all. The next plant is our Philodendron 𝐿𝐴𝐴. Right there, you can see that is my newest leaf. And in my care, I have grown 2 leaves all by myself. Beautiful, beautiful plant. And pretty soon it's going to outgrow the shelf, and I'm going to have to put it somewhere on the floor because it's going to outgrow the shelf the way it's growing. And I like the way it's growing, all wild. I like it. Okay. And I'll show you one more plant on this shelf that I think you would enjoy seeing. Let's look at this girl. This one here is a Syngonium Pink Illusion. Sorry about that. Syngonium Pink Illusion. Growing beautifully, grows like a weed, never stops, enjoys having moisture. I even spritz it with water, growing beautifully for me. Okay, let's put her back. Then we'll go to the fourth shelf and look at some of the plants on it. So let's do that. I'm going to take 3 plants off and we'll talk about them. I think this goes here. The first one we'll talk about is this beauty here, Philodendron Ring of Fire. You have not seen this one featured ever on any of my plant videos. It's growing very nicely for me. You see it has a leaf that's unfurling, and then it has another leaf in the center that's growing. It's growing well. I have sphagnum moss on the top of it for the roots that grow, the aerial roots, and it's growing in my chunky mix. And each leaf that I have grown in my care sizes up nicely for me. So I'm hoping that this new leaf will size up nicely for me. We shall see. Okay? The next plant that we got off of that shelf is this alocasia scalprum. It's growing nicely. It's in a self-watering pot, but I just water it from the bottom. I don't make sure the gauge is going up or anything because I don't want to overwater it, but it likes being moist. Growing nicely. Haven't gotten any new leaves yet, but we'll see exactly what it'll do. And let's look at this sweet terrarium. In one of my videos, it was the Christmas in July video, I shared with you all of the thrifting finds and other finds that I had thrifted for the Christmas in July. This is one of the beautiful containers, and what I like about it is it is a one of a kind, and it has that little indentation underneath that lets me know that it's the only one like it, and it was hand blown. And inside I have 3 cute little plants, and I water it very gently on the side so that the rocks at the bottom has just a little bit of water so that the soil will take up the moisture, and it's growing nicely. It's growing nicely. Cute little terrarium. Okay. And let's go to the last shelf. The last shelf I'm going to share two plants with you. This plant here is one of my newer plants. It's a Monstera stanleyana albo. And I picked this up at one of my local nurseries. And look at the beautiful leaves on it. Beautiful leaves. I featured it in my latest video, and the leaves that you see that are unfurling, they were at a stage where they were tightly wound, but you can see they're unfurling now. Pretty, pretty plant. And the last plant that I will feature on the bottom shelf is my sweet strawberry begonia. Since I now have 2 humidifiers, I'm going to try my hand at perhaps more begonias. And this pot complements her. Strawberry begonia. Sweet, sweet plant. So now let's move around to this ginormous of a plant. Our Dracaena dragon tree. Beautiful, beautiful plant. And it helps to purify the air. It's 2 trees in this pot. And I love the striping on the side. It's beautiful. And I water it when it is dry. I don't overwater it because I don't want to kill the fronds that are growing. But it's growing nicely. Okay. The next plant that I'll share with you, I got this one here from a local big box store. And it just says something like purple leaf plant. It really didn't have a name, but let me tell you what I like about this plant. I had forgotten to water it and all of the leaves had drooped. Soon as I thoroughly watered it, the leaves all perked up. Look at how beautiful the undersides. Beautiful. I love the variegation. Look at well, not the variegation. You see the silver splash on some of the leaves, on most of the leaves actually. It's pretty, kind of stripy. And it has some baby leaves that are coming. And also what's so special about it are the stems. The stems are burgundy. What a beautiful plant. Easy to take care of. Easy, easy. Very easy. Okay, on this shelf also, there is one of the staples in every plant collector's plant room, neon pothos. I bought her, I remember when I bought her, real tiny plant. Potted her up, she grew like a weed, potted her up in this pot here, and she loves it. The more light I give her, you can tell how the green changes. This is more neon, and kind of in the center here is a little darker, but I don't care. It's beautiful. And I love how it's getting ready to give me some hang time. Love it. The last plant is the Philodendron Cebu Blue. I have taken several cuttings off of this plant here. Several cuttings. Because I want to keep it bushy on top. So for example, I would take this, cut it off, and propagate it. Easy plant to take care of. Enjoys moisture. Simple, easy, pretty plant. Very pretty. Are you enjoying the tour? Which plant do you like so far? Which one do you have in your collection? I want you to let me know. Or are there some that you have seen that you've never tried to grow and you're like, hey, if B can do it, I can do it too. Yeah, it's not that hard, okay? So let's go to the next section. And this is our Hoya section. So let's look at some of the Hoyas. I'm going to take a few of them off the shelf so that I can share them with you and how well they're growing. Okay, let's look at this beauty here. Wow. This was her first repot recently, Hoya globiosa. Growing beautifully, growing like a weed. I love the ruffle edges. And also this plant is very furry. Not only on top, but even underneath. She feels like a soft bear. What I've noticed about her is that she enjoys being watered. She likes moisture. So I have to keep her nice and moist. Hoya globiosa. Okay. The next one that I'll share with you, we call this like a sweetheart Hoya. Real expensive Hoya, especially around Valentine's Day. 𝐊𝐿𝐴. Growing nicely. The tip is continuing to grow. I recently purchased it. And since I've purchased it, look, leaves are growing. Tip is growing. So it's growing well in my care. Excited about this one. This one here is Hoya archboliana. Easy breezy plant. Tendrils growing, crisscrossing each other. And to be honest with you, I don't know what I'm going to do with it because I just wrapped it counterclockwise yesterday, a few of the tendrils. And you see they have wrapped around each other. So I don't know. I think I need maybe a taller trellis for it. If you think I need a taller trellis, please leave a comment and I will repot her and give her a taller trellis because right now, this trellis here is not working for it. It's just growing profusely. Really nice plant. Okay. Then there's another Hoya that I think everyone enjoys in their collection. And this is a Hoya Mathilde. My Hoya Mathilde is growing so nicely. all of those tendrils. It's leafing out. Some very pretty, splashy Hoya. Growing fast. Hoya Mathilde. I think we all like a Hoya Mathilde. And I think most of us have one in our collection. And then I have a really sweet little plant here, a Freetonia firetail. Isn't she sweet? Enjoys moisture. Let her completely dry out before watering her. She is absolutely adorable. Freetonia firetail. Don't know if you've ever grown any Freetonias. I tried one of the green and white speckled ones, but what happened, I overwatered it. And so what I do now, I let this thing completely dry out before I water it. And it's doing well. Yeah, real cute plant. Then I have propagated a wandering Jew. I have a larger plant in the kitchen area. So this is growing nicely. I love the green. I know it's not supposed to be green and purple, but I like it. Hopefully it'll purple up all the way. But you can see they come in green and then they turn that deep purple hue. Real cute plant. And I have another Hoya for us. Hoya rain sand. Another speckly Hoya. Growing beautifully. A lot of new growth. Not very difficult to grow at all for me. And I've had to trellis it and stake it with one of my butterfly clips. And the last plant I will share on this side of the plant room is this Echeveria. We all have had this plant before. I had a real large one that lived outside, and it broke in half. So I found this one and I could not pass it up. It's really nice. It's still in its nursery pot. I'm not gonna repot it until the spring. Yeah, Echeveria. And I will share one last Hoya before we leave. Hoya Rosita. Growing beautifully for me. Look at the dark margin on the leaves. Can you see? I love this plant. So we will end with our last plant, which was the Hoya rosita. I have thoroughly enjoyed sharing half of my plant room of plants with you. As you know, this is not all of them, but for the most part, I think you got the gist of what I see on an everyday basis. I hope you enjoyed it. Once again, let me know if there's a plant that you have or that you don't have that you're interested in growing. Not only that, leave me a comment and let me know if you got to the end by leaving me a bumblebee. I will see you in the next video. I enjoyed sharing my plant room with you. Until next time, bye-bye.